All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here for the Future of the Water and Wastewater Industry on location at the Metropolitan District Training Center in Hartford for the 2024 Learn and Earn program. This is take number 2, and you're never going to hear take number 1. So thanks, Eddie. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, with us is Mr. Alec Bairos, okay, who is, I believe it's his second year doing the Learn and Earn.
Yep.
And so tell us how you got to be an intern.
Yeah, definitely. So this is my second year here, obviously. Loved it so much I decided to come back. So last summer, I decided to apply to the Metropolitan as the Human Resources Special Projects intern. And so aside from doing normal human resources tasks, I also get assigned doing the Learn and Earn program with you guys, lucky enough. And it has just been such a blast, such a good time. We have a great group.
Oh, I agree. I agree. We have seven students, and they are totally engaged and so forth. And I think this is a fantastic program that the Learn and Earn or the Metropolitan District has put together. I think this is probably my 6th or 7th year doing this.
Wow.
And it amazes me. And obviously the whole purpose, the premise of this podcast is to basically make students, high school juniors, seniors, and college freshmen aware of some of the great opportunities in career paths within the water industry. So
100%. I really wish I had something like this when I was growing up, or knew of this when I was growing up, because these kids are getting to see GIS, they're getting to see engineers, they're going out into the field, they're seeing the construction that's being done, they're going to the drinking water side, they're going to the wastewater side. It's completely eye-opening for them, and it's going to help them, decipher their majors when they go to college, or maybe they don't go to college and they want to go to the trades, and it's just really awesome what you guys do here.
No, I agree. And so, just kind of rolling back the calendar, kind of replay your career path through high school. Where did you graduate from high school?
So I'm actually from Manchester.
Okay.
So I graduated from Manchester High School.
Okay.
And there I started doing the medical field stuff.
Okay.
So I went from medical. I was going to do kind of like sports medicine, and then I actually found communication pathway my senior year. I was on the news team. So that's when I kind of flip-flopped, went to college for communication at the University of New Hampshire.
Okay.
Now I'm flew by college, and now I'm going into my last semester of my senior year here.
Wow.
So,
And
yeah.
you're graduating early, too.
I am. Yes, I am.
Nice.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
That's always nice.
Yeah.
That's always nice. Well, I think, the opportunities avail themselves again, and every student finds his own way, and and so forth. But I think this program affords them the opportunity to kind of do a little taste testing, if you would.
Yes.
As far as that goes.
Yeah.
So you're an intern here in the HR department.
Yep.
So basically just kind of outline some of your duties as far as in the HR department. So you're working under Jamie Harlow.
Yes, Jamie Harlow. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Jamie has done this podcast.
Yes, she has. Yeah.
And so forth. So tell me what your day job is.
Sure. Yeah. Of course. So really just day to day, as far as like hiring goes, I do new hire paperwork.
Okay.
So we'll get the I-9s in, the W-4s, how you pay your taxes.
There we go.
So we do all that paperwork, and then we also make sure you guys get paid too. So we handle your direct deposits. We set up all that, and then we also like to employee engagement. So we do things like the MDC Step Challenge, which is going on right now. So company-wide challenge. Everybody wears a pedometer. I have mine on my sock right now, keeping track of my steps. And so we set up prizes. And so we just make sure employee satisfaction rates are good.
Okay.
So we really do a lot, from hiring to firing to employee satisfaction to really just making sure everybody's enjoying their time here at the MDC.
So how many steps did you get in yesterday?
I think I was around 8,000, which is a good day, decent day. The tours are helping. I will say the tours are definitely helping us.
Well, I wear my Fitbit, and I've got 7,000 right now.
Ooh, there you go. There you go.
So,
that's great. Those are good numbers. Good numbers.
I try to strive for the 10,000 range. Sometimes I don't get it, but it helps. But you get out and you start moving, and then the step challenge is great.
Yeah.
So the other thing too, you guys did. I think you had. All the interns, you had a bake sale yesterday. Tell us how that went.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
We did a great job. So we do an annual intern bake sale. This is my second year doing it. and it's for Mercy House, which is a homeless shelter in downtown Hartford.
Nice.
So they do food, clothing, shelter, and so what we do is we do a company-wide bake sale. It's all internal. We only sell to employees of the MDC.
Okay.
And they are so generous. They come through and they donate money. Some of them they'll throw $20 on the table and walk away. They won't even take any baked goods. So we were able to raise over $1,500 yesterday for Mercy House. So that all that money will go straight to them.
Nice.
During our final ceremony at the end of beginning of August. And then we also have a day where we go and we volunteer there for the whole day. All 8 hours is there. We sort food in the food pantry. We help homeless people actually pick out clothing in the streets. And then we even organize clothing in their basement that they have there because they have a bunch of donations,
Nice.
Fortunately.
Well, I can vouch for the snickerdoodles. They were
Yeah.
they were awesome.
Yes, Megan Constable makes a great snickerdoodle, I will say. Yeah, we had some great baked goods.
So, going back to the careers, I think, obviously, Metropolitan District is a quasi-public water utility. I think we're 40,000 customers.
Yes, about that, yeah.
And so forth. But just outline some of the departments that we've interacted with.
Okay, yeah, for sure. So obviously on the water side, we went to West Hartford Filters, and we got to see the slow sand filtration there. And you could just see, the eyes on the kids open up when they enter in these half-acre slow sand filters.
Yeah.
It's just awesome to see. And then we go into the office and we see, the graphic information systems, the GIS people, and how we map out all the utilities that we have. And then we talk about how they flew planes over to piece together the maps that they have.
Nice.
And then we went to engineering, and we have Clarence. You can tell he just loves his job, the props that he brings in.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, the demonstrations that he does. And then we have even today, they're going out and they're touring these places and they're seeing
The
live
tunnel project.
Yeah, the tunnel project, the years and years that have gone in and the labor that has gone in to create this 4-mile tunnel.
Yep.
Biggest project in the state of Connecticut. What is it, $2 billion?
Yes. That's Susan Negrelli's brainchild.
Yeah.
She's done a great job with
Awesome job, yeah. So these kids are seeing anything from trades to office jobs to HR, and it's awesome. They're seeing departments on departments and career paths, and
Yeah.
it's just great.
Well, I think too, and the neat thing about it, okay, each person that we interview and talk to that talk to the kids, they're so passionate in what they do, and they're proud of what they do.
Yeah.
As far as that, from the meter department to the HR to customer service. The list goes on and on. But
Yeah.
they're so knowledgeable and they're willing to share, with the students, and that really shines through.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah.
I obviously we have the whole premise again is we have 2 weeks of instruction of touring the various departments. We've got obviously tomorrow to go this and all next week, but we're going to be touring the the Barkhamsted Reservoir.
Yeah.
We're going to be touring Reservoir 6. We're going to get out in the watershed. And it's amazing how many acres the MD Metropolitan District own. That go into it. The
Second biggest landowner in the state, right
Yeah.
behind the actual state.
Right behind the state, as far as that. So,
Yeah.
now tell us a little bit about how HR vets the students, that are in the learning.
Yeah. So just like how we go about
Yeah.
getting them. So these students are actually selected by their schools. So their school guidance counselors are, getting these kids that are interested and, putting kind of a bug in their ear about the program. And that's when they decide to apply. And, these kids are juniors, they're seniors. One of them has actually graduated and is going to Wesleyan State for college afterwards. And so these kids apply, and we see their transcripts and how well they've done already coming out of high school and in high school. And that's when we give them a little interview process, which we did actually online through WebEx this year, which the first time I actually got to sit through an interview, which was super cool to see
Yep.
the other side.
Yeah.
And these kids killed it. These are smart kids. They were, they were elaborating on every question. They were going into detail on things. Some of the clubs and things, you have to ask them about what extracurriculars they do, because some of them do a lot of stuff, a lot of cool stuff. But yeah, great group of kids. It was easy as far as applicants come, because these guys were stellar.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be interesting to see, as we get into, what departments they want to be embedded in, where the career choices, where their interest lies. Because, we've got some excellent women and a couple of guys that are, again, they're engaged from that standpoint. So, so you're after your graduation, what's on your docket?
Yeah. So HR has definitely thrown a wrench in the plan, because I have enjoyed my time here. So even now I'm looking at human resources jobs. I was originally looking at public relations things.
Okay.
I like talking to people. I like this podcast.
Sure.
It's part of my personality.
Yeah.
But yeah, public relations, human resources, if needed, marketing, sales, because that's kind of what my minor was in.
Okay.
Was looking at data like that. I like to see trends and things like that. That's when things make sense to me. So marketing, sales, and now human resources, because I've gotten to see it.
Well, it's just a teaser out there, So,
Yep.
so your college, basically, New Hampshire, is what's the student population up there?
It's around, I want to say it's around 13,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's good size.
Yeah, it's a pretty good size. But yeah, it's
now.
awesome.
What's their forte as far as what are they known for?
I want to say way back when we were actually known for our agriculture. We were started as agricultural school, but now our business school is pretty good. Peter T. Paul School of Business. A lot of great finance departments there.
Okay.
A lot of people graduate out of there with some good economics and things like that background.
Nice.
But yeah.
Well, that's great. So, from that standpoint, once you reach have you had any interviews yet, or as far as?
Oh, not yet. No. I'm compiling a full list of where I'm going to apply to after graduation.
Okay.
Actually, next semester, because you got to get into it pretty early.
Well,
but yeah.
For sure. So anyway, awesome. Well, fantastic. On all my podcasts, obviously, I try to get into the person. What do you do for hobbies? So
Hobbies? Okay, all right, yeah. So in the colder months, I like to snowboard.
Okay.
But obviously the snow's melted and it's gone, so now I'm fishing. So once that ice comes off the ponds, I'm casting in and I'm trying to get a big one.
Do you get? Are you fly fisherman or are you?
No, just normal. I like to bass fish.
Bass fish.
Yep,
Okay.
Yep. So I'm using soft plastics and different things like that.
Okay.
Just on a normal spinner reel.
Yeah. Okay. Now, what basically reveals some of your favorite fishing holes?
Okay. Up in Maine for the 4th of July.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
4th of July. I'm not going to tell you the pond. I can't do that. I can't leak the spot out like that. But I'll tell you, if you want to catch some fish, go to Maine. There's some good spots there.
Nice. Okay. Now, as you know, I have a fairly a deep music background. Okay.
Yes.
So tell me what genre of music? What's your? If you can give me 5, and I always do this, if you can give me maybe 3 or 4 desert island albums. If you got stuck on a desert island, what could you listen to?
Okay, I got you. So, all right, if we're going to the desert, we're going to listen to some country.
Okay.
We need some country in there. Some of the new stuff that's been coming out is pretty good. We're going rap, too. I'm going to go with some rap.
So what artists are you listening to on rap?
Kendrick Lamar is a great one.
Okay.
Drake is also a great one.
Okay.
And
as far as country, what?
Country, Darius Rucker. He's
okay.
an older guy, but he's good.
Yeah.
Darius Rucker,
Sure.
Zach Bryan. It's kind of like one of the younger crowds into that.
Yeah.
But yeah, my mom listened to Darius Rucker growing up.
Oh yeah.
He was good. And then I'll just go like a pop. Maybe like we'll throw some girl artists in there like SZA.
Oh.
Also Taylor Swift. Come
You're
on.
a Swiftie?
Yeah, Swiftie. Come on.
All right, man.
T-Swizzle, baby.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. All right. So, do you remember the first concert you went to?
Oh my gosh. I do actually. What was his name? Oh no, what is his name? Actually, Ed Sheeran was probably my second one. Do you know him, Ed Sheeran?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
He's from across the pond.
Yes, he is. Oh, yes, he is. Yeah, he is. Who's that other guy? It's I can't think of his name right now. It's a bald guy that my mom listened to. You might know him. It's not coming to my head right now.
All right.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Okay. All right. So desert island food. What could you eat every day?
Ooh, now you're in my territory here. If Desert Island has a kitchen, I'd like to make some chicken parm.
Okay.
Yeah. Or chicken piccata.
Yeah.
I'm an Italian, so I like those there.
Nice.
Maybe a good carbonara. Those are good.
Okay.
I actually just went to Italy for 9 days.
Really?
Yes. Yeah. Over spring break.
Okay.
It was awesome.
What part?
I was in Florence.
Oh, okay, in Florence. Okay.
Stayed in Florence, trained around to Rome, Pisa, Venice.
Okay.
It was a great time. It was unreal.
Yeah, that's some. Europe is it's just so.
Yeah.
There's so many, architectural treasures over there.
Yes, there is. Yeah, ancient architecture is awesome. The statues. I saw the statue of David.
Yeah.
Michelangelo.
They have a statue of me over there, right?
Yes, they do. I saw that. Yeah, it was Dave. Yeah, Waterworks Legend, I think, was the title.
So anyway, all right, Alex. Thanks so much for sitting down and so forth. And all right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes this episode of the Future of the Water and Wastewater Industry and the Careers You Didn't Know About. And Mr. Alec Bairos was in the house, and one of our advisors and interns with the Learn and Earn 2024 version. So, Alex, thank you so much, and good luck going back to school. And we'll see you on the flip-flop.
Yes, thank you, Dave.
All right, thank you.